have Leon Tyler here. I don't know a whole lot about him, but we're going to find out in just a second.
Basically, I grew up in a very small coastal town. Always wanted to move to the big city. Worked my arse off and eventually got to London. I've spent a few years working in advertising, and now I'm a creative director where I have a team of people and we create quite successful global kids products for learning, but always on the sideline has been photography, street photography in particular.
What does your path into photography look like?
It's a bit obnoxious, really. I went to an art college and I was studying motion graphics. The people on the photography courses were treated with so much higher regard than anyone else. And I kind of arrogantly thought, anyone can do it.
How would you define yourself as a photographer?
I shoot street because I have a lot of access to shoot street. There's something interesting in the mundane. You roam endlessly and you try and find that moment and capture it. I'm going to start pursuing projects more and spending more time on particular subjects. I think I've built a decent portfolio of street. Tying it together as one consistent whole is quite a challenge, man.
So I wanted to talk a little bit about your experience with Instagram.
It's this whole Instagram thing that made me get in touch with you originally. I was like, yeah, that's sick. Like, that resonates. I had an Instagram account before I moved to London. And I was like, okay, this is sick. This is a place for me to put my images and, get out there. And at first, it was dope, man. So I was putting images up. I was learning how hashtags were working. And there was this group of people. There was a hub. And it was quite small at the time. They set a theme. And then everyone would go out, and at 8 p.m. the next day, you all chuck your photos on and everyone looks. And then we got commenting. It was like, oh shit, I shoot in that same location. And eventually it's like, okay, let's hook up. Let's go and shoot. It started with maybe 2 or 3 of us. And within about 3 years, we were hosting Insta meets on Instagram's anniversary dates. And we'd have 100 people coming and meeting. And yeah, it was good. It was wicked. During those first few years, Instagram was sick. People were talking about each other's work, and we were going out and we were meeting, and here in particular, it's quite often cold, it's quite often grey, it's quite often miserable, and going out shooting isn't the most inspiring idea.
Right.
But when you've got 3 other people and you've all got your cameras and it's like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Everyone was encouraging each other to get better. Yeah, it was the best bit about Instagram. I've made friends who I stay in touch with now and I still shoot with now. And then it all fell apart. People weren't shooting good photography anymore to try and get better and make good photos. They were just consistently trying to post regardless of the content. Or they were trying to make a feed look the same, regardless of whether it was a theme they liked. And it was just like,
right.
Oh, that's now because I get this consistency and that builds likes. And I feel like for me, it fell apart when I realized everyone in this circle I was communicating with were using Instagram to play the algorithms, right, rather than just fucking take photos and get good. This network, this product that you're aiming towards, I feel like for it to work, it almost has to have a bar of entry, but a bar of entry keeps a consistency. And I feel like the trouble with Instagram is I love that it gave everybody a platform and everybody a voice. The trouble is I think it also created a lot of false hope. And I think people have just jumped from, hey, I've bought a camera to, hey, I got 1 million followers, I must be awesome. Feedback and critique is essential. I think it's too easy for people to assume that all opinions matter. And some opinions are just opinions. They don't hold value. They're not going to improve your own output. The only thing you can do really is whoever's leaving you feedback is visit their profile and think, do I appreciate their work? I feel like it's not just critique or feedback, but it's almost validation. If somebody who is recognized as an industry professional or somebody who has achieved things in this medium, if they offer feedback, then that holds a lot of weight. Like a picture editor for an editorial, if they start feeding back, it's like, oh, damn, okay. I've been shooting for quite a while now, and I thought, yeah, man, I want to be a photographer. I want to make a living on photography. But I don't. I like the freedom to shoot what I want to shoot and when I want to shoot it. I don't know if there's an end. Realistically, I don't know if there's an end to pursuing this kind of thing. I don't know what the perfect image is, and I don't know if I'll ever capture it. But that I know there is something to keep pursuing, that keeps me going. Showing other people that their own lives, however boring it might seem, are actually pretty fucking interesting to other people. The world is moving too quickly, man, and things are coming and going, and if you miss it, it's gone. When you stop it and you look at it and you soak it up, you realize that there's a million amazing things happening around you at all times, and we just keep moving forward and no one stops to reflect. And it's like, wait, did you see that?
Where can we find some of your work?
So I'm not going to steer you towards Instagram because I'm trying my best to pull myself away from it. But I've got concretesoldiers.com. I've got concrete_soldiers at Instagram, but yeah, I'm trying to veer away from that one a little bit.
All right, I like to hear that.